I go rolling by. You're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. They say I'm hard of hearing, they say I'm growing old, but I've been loving cars and trucks since I could feel the cold. I'm never one to settle down, never had a wife. Sure, anyone that knows me knows trucking is my life. You're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. I drive all over Europe, from Prague to Castlebar, in all the towns and cities, sure I'm like a superstar. They love to hear me coming, it really makes their day. When I honk the horn on the hangar lane, sure I'm not far away. You're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker, you'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. When I saw a pretty mess, so I rolled down the window and I asked her for a kiss. Then she called me a banker, well I think that's what she said. With the toe to the headline, I'm up to Hollyhead. You're some trucker.
That was a bit dodgy, wasn't it?
Don't know what happened there. Went all strange. Unlike anything we do, we go fucking strange, isn't it?
We just are strange.
Hello, everybody. Who's in? I don't know. But whoever's in or whoever's going to come in.
No, we was trying to work out what happened there. Even the producers don't know, so we've got no fucking chance.
We're just the idiots who talk. Matt does everything else.
It was a glitch in the matrix.
Glitch in the matrix,
That's
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, good evening, Louise. How you doing? How's your week been? I hope everybody's been all right. We've been
fucking tight bastards and half a bastard bottle in here. Fucking robbing cunts.
Can't even get a full.
Can't even get a full bottle of fucking orange these days.
No.
Bastards.
Or can.
Or can.
So
yeah,
we've had
the bottle. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, we've had a good week, haven't we?
Oh yeah, it's been interesting.
No real catastrophes.
None at all.
None at all.
It's been great.
Yeah, it's been fantastic.
The dream.
Oh no, we did, didn't we? Hi, Alistair. How you doing, mate? Good to see you. Yeah. Apart from a caravan, we waited 3.5 hours for a caravan, and that put us behind. And yesterday, what happened to the roads yesterday?
Well, no one could work out what was happening. A bit of fucking rain and wind in this country, and the fucking thing comes to a standstill. I thought it was bad enough with the snow.
Everybody that was on Facebook and YouTube,
90% of the truckers that we know, right, were all stuck in traffic somewhere. Didn't matter where you was in the fucking country, you was stuck at a standstill.
Louise said she likes her.
Thank you. It didn't go as curly as I wanted to because I went out of time with them. I will get it right.
It'll get there.
It'll get there.
But it has gone.
I might as well just perm it, to be fair. Use pipe cleaners and perm it. That'll get it.
It looks horrific when she's doing it. She looks like fucking Medusa. Pinhead, yeah, Pinhead. She looks like Pinhead when she's doing it. In the last 10 minutes before the show, she just goes in there and takes it all out. And
all you hear is fucking bands bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, because the bands don't last, do they?
Well, they do, but until I pull them. And they spring off.
It's an endo thing. I don't know. You're looking quite
weird. What's going on with that background in my hair, to be fair?
I don't know.
Looks like I'm wearing a fucking wig.
No, that's my job. I'll do that. When Dildo Debbie comes out.
Here he is.
You all right, Matt? How you doing?
Why do you
That
leave
looks
us
better
unattended
now.
at the beginning?
No, the more you, the more you tried to suss it out, the better it looked. Then it's because you need a stronger light on the green screen. That's all. I'll have to send you one of my lights for a
Is it?
Saturday night.
Yeah, but we've got a stronger light, but he said it was fucking it up.
We've got another light.
Oh, did it?
Where is it? Well,
I put it
I don't
You
know.
look fine.
It's
You look fine
technology,
from a
mate. Technology.
You look fine from a distance,
up.
anyway.
Yeah, well, that's what everyone says.
Just
I
don't
look
get
fine
too
from a
close. You
distance.
look like Medusa.
I've got a face for
Good evening,
radio.
Louise. How you doing? How are you guys, anyway?
So, have you had a good week, Matt? Yeah, good.
Yeah, not
You?
too bad. Yeah, not too bad. Just keeping busy, really. Back in
Weeks.
Wales now, so
Good.
Yeah, plodding on as you do. But yeah, not too bad. I see that weather got quite bad up in the
Did you have this
Scotland
problem
area,
on
didn't it?
fucking-
Oh, mate, it's been chaos everywhere. Floods. I mean, I was in the van, so I was listening to radio. And there was a farm in Lincolnshire, I believe, and a charity where they keep ponies and horses and stuff. And the fire brigade rung them up and says, "Just letting you know, we're about to flood your land, so get your horses off, take them inside, so we can save."
Yeah, because we're all
I think
going to
it
stick
was
around a coffee
Lincoln,
table with an arse having a
Lincoln or
coffee.
somewhere around there.
Oh, really?
Said we're going to flood your land. Yeah, so they've had to take the horses in.
Not
And
nice of him, isn't it?
yeah,
Cool.
It has
I told
been
you one
bad.
minute, the fire brigade ringing up.
Yeah, well, I assume
Yeah.
that
Well, it
was
took us-
pumping it off of the road, then, was it?
I don't know. He said to save the city, so they flooded their land to save the city.
Yeah.
I'd have said, "Fuck the city. I pay my rates.
Yeah. I pay my rates.
I
Yeah.
pay more water rate. More water. Yeah, they'd be
But
getting
of
a bill
course,
for
of course, it will
having
be
more
down
water on the
to
land.
it will be down to global boiling, won't it?
No, yeah, the world's eating up, and we're all fucking
I've
flooded.
got a theory on
Yeah.
the bed bug thing, but I'm going to keep my mouth shut for now.
Oh,
Say that again. Sorry.
what? Where was it? Who's got an infestation
No.
of it?
The old bed bug thing.
Oh, it's a big thing. Have you not heard about it?
I don't think it's bed bugs.
I don't think it's bed bugs.
Yeah.
It's
I
I
think
have
it's
seen
fucking-
about the bed bugs.
Well, mine would have been at it. For anyone that don't know, I'm not going to force it into you, but look up Plum Island and what they do with bugs.
Oh yeah, Plum Island. Nice place is
'Cause
Plum Island.
You know that protest I did, and I ended up on page 3 of All Daily Mail. You can't find it online now, so why are they hiding all that shit?
Where
Oh,
was it to?
philanthropies. What's that? The protest?
The bed. No, the bugs.
Is it in France or somewhere? I don't know. Can't remember.
I'm not sure.
I heard
not
something,
sure.
but I just thought it was so fucking ridiculous. I didn't bother listening
bed
anymore.
bugs.
But apparently there's bed bugs about, and whoever's
I
been to
can't
this
believe it.
country are bringing them back, and they're
I've
spreading
seen
like
it.
wildfire.
I seen it in the news a couple of weeks ago,
I've got-
but I can't remember where it was to.
No, I can't.
But I see
can't
it's all
remember.
kicking off in London, isn't it? I see the police have started to move in on the Palestine protesters now.
Yeah. I was
So-
watching Maya Tusi earlier on, and well, if you follow Maya, you'll know him. But his mum was a legal political refugee from Iran, and he's been here since he was about 8.
Right.
And he has actually, well, he's integrated and he covers all the stuff we cover. But he went out there, and a few people, the police have told he's had death threats from them and everything. But he went out there tonight,
Yeah.
and it was a bit iffy because a few people.
Do you reckon I should send that to the BBC? I'll video me doing it.
Yeah, go on, go for it.
Yeah.
I think it stands well.
Yeah, not a problem.
But
I'll
yeah,
even put
sorry,
it on
Dave, go on.
TikTok, see how well it wears on TikTok.
Yeah, but
Did you
he was out there tonight, and a few people recognised him from the internet. So he but the police have told him to stay inside. Well, hang on a minute. He's going out there and he's reporting it, and I think he's brave for doing it. I really do think he's brave for doing it because
because they come in their thousands.
Yeah. But have you seen the state of London, what they've done to London? They've trashed shit all over the floor. They're letting fireworks off in public.
Yeah. Well, let's have a quick look. So I got this this footage it was only live a couple of hours ago in London. Sorry, Don?
I'm going to have to go the bullshit awards because Shah said Downing's, and I do agree with that one, but we'll get a different one for that. And we should make it a weekly thing and we send them to. So we can send to local councils.
There's plenty to send them to.
Bullshit goes to, and we'll post them out.
See how long it takes to get a BBC, reply.
Right? Yeah, I'll put my fucking reply address on the back. Fuck them.
So there's been an hour in Worthing. So 150 quid from a Tesco's Express.
There's been a big armed robbery in Goring in Worthing today. He took £150 out of Tesco's Express by knife. Never worth it, is it? 150 quid. Do you know what I mean? Well, but let's have a quick.
If you get caught,
gets you nothing, does it? But let's have a quick look at this footage a minute.
You're just letting them do whatever they want.
Are they shouting "Who Streets Palestine"? Please, will someone tell me what they were shouting?
Free Palestine, wasn't it?
It sounded like "Who Streets Palestine." So they need to be getting that fucking knocked on the head.
Well, it probably is. So, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them.
Because it's normally from the rivers to the sea, in it, with the other one.
At the end of the day,
if you take,
right, I don't want to read a book. The land of Palestine. Where is the land of Palestine? It doesn't exist. Israel has always existed. Where is the land of Palestine?
The thing is, right, everyone, they're going free Palestine. There is no good or bad, is there, when there's a war taking place? Do you know what I mean? There's always innocent people that's going to get killed in that. You can't be right, you can't be wrong, can you?
And it's not whose fucking street, it's our street.
But it's their problem, it's not ours.
They're just doing whatever they want. The police have no control of this.
Why would the police have control when they do this?
That was when it ends up in our country.
But are they going to listen when you've got police officers doing things like this? Well, look at this. There you go, I'll play it again.
Well, did she show her collar number?
My fucking ass.
You know what I mean? She wants to be dragged up, right? The fucking, I don't give a fuck, right? Let them get on with it, right? But when our police are shouting that, that's getting politically involved. and it's not being unbiased because the police say we can't say anything.
They can prove Israel's always existed and it's always been the land of the Jews. There's people that have done fucking digs there for all the old stuff underground. I can't remember the proper name for it, right? But they've been able to prove it. It's all because at the end of the day, fucking, because I'm not religious, right? But Jesus was allegedly a Jew, right? Where's Jerusalem? Common sense. Hello.
It wasn't in
At
Gaza.
the end of the day, that copper shouldn't be shouting for either one or the other, right? They're a copper. They're supposed to be impartial. You fucking try questioning them at a right wing for what they call a right wing demo, right? And they're impartial then, but look at them now dancing.
The thing is, I look forward to
are going to
this,
destroy
right?
our fucking cities because that many.
Well, I look forward to it because
I don't want that
when
bullshit.
this comes to head, yeah, the police can't handle this. This is going to be too big for the police, and it is going to get worse. And I'm going to sit back and enjoy it, to be honest.
Exactly. Yeah.
They want to rock around there with no riot gear on.
We all knew it was coming,
allowing
mate.
it. Yeah.
Didn't we?
Yeah. It's going to go bang, and I'm going to sit back and enjoy it, and hope if you get a lesson learned. To be honest, it's only what they deserve, in my opinion.
What did they think there was important?
Yeah, we could, Mike. Hope you're well.
If we keep importing that shit, you're going to get that shit. Yeah.
I agree with you, Brian. She should be she should be getting fucking sacked for that because she should be out there shouting for one or the other. It's the same as when out there fucking the LGBTQ fucking gay pride shit, right? They should be staying impartial and just being there doing their fucking job, not fucking cheering. I bet if you fucking questioned her about anything about Palestine and Israel, they would be able to tell you shit. But she's there shouting Palestine because it's in the thing at the time. Fuck off, get her sacked.
John's got a point, I suppose. So let's be honest, it's our problem now because there's so many of them living here in the UK. It's part of our culture, whatever is left of that. And people still can't see it. Very true.
Well, they even said they was going to do this. They even said this, didn't they? Fucking Bin Laden fucking even said we're going to fucking send our fucking troops across there disguised as fucking immigrants.
I think it's funny that fucking Zelensky's spat his dummy out though because he's not centre of attention anymore.
He's screaming for
so
stuff,
always
isn't he?
Comes out of that.
Yeah,
I'm not centre of attention anymore.
Oh, I bet he's going absolutely mad. You know,
he is. He's going
obviously.
nuts.
Well, yeah.
He's had a full-on fucking melt.
Well, he hasn't made the news for 2 weeks, has he? So,
what do you mean? We have lost almost all our male population, right? You seem to have jumped conversations, mate. I think it's still on about the Jews. There's something else though, right? And it's there, and you can see it, right? It's there.
All of our male population. Why? Right? Where have they gone?
All these silly bastards shouting free Palestine in London and shit like that. But people, the Jewish, right, have all jumped back on planes to go and help their family and their beliefs out. How many? Because even our lot wouldn't do that. Jump back on planes to fucking come and help their own out. Because it turned into a fucking society.
I don't know where male populations. I don't know where male populations come into.
I don't know either.
No. But at the end of the day, well, if you want to explain yourself, because I don't understand that, but yeah, you're welcome to explain that. But if they're so fucking eager for Palestine to be free,
why aren't they over there fucking fighting with them?
Haven't they gone back?
Like the Jewish have.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they know where their bread's buttered. It's better off staying here.
Yeah.
Well, that's why.
But the Israelis have been going back to fucking defend their own people. Even our country wouldn't do that.
Well, no. Well,
I mean, they've got some. They've got to do a bit of time in the fucking IDF, haven't they? They do so long, a bit like what was it called over here? Fucking when
So
you
if it was
have to do a
created,
bit,
then
you know what was it called?
it
When
just
we used
proves
to
my
have to-
point that I don't believe that fucking religions exist. You can take me to a fucking museum anywhere, right, and show me about evolution and how the world exists, but you can't take me to a museum where fucking Jesus and God existed. There's my point.
Well, Jesus did exist, but he wasn't the
Sort of,
son of
yeah.
God, was he?
No.
Or,
And she was no virgin.
yeah. She was just a fucking got pregnant and came up with this bullshit, and he went along with it because his mum's a liar.
I'm not going to start discussing religion because it's just no point.
I've got no
Is there?
problem with
Just
people
this-
having their own beliefs in religion, right? But don't try ramming it down our fucking throats. At the end of the day,
No.
religion's been the problem. But if it's not fucking religion, it's oil that's caused most of the fucking wars. So there you go. Shows you how good that shit is, doesn't it?
Oil's caused most of the wars, and fucking Just Stop Oils have caused most of the congestion in London because they want that
Oh, there was
stopped.
another one on GB. There was another idiot on GB News, you know,
What?
trying to stop it. I don't know what was going on exactly, right? I was just
I've seen this
You know when
earlier.
they were walking in front of that bus
Yeah,
Or
in
coach.
front of the coach, and he carried on driving.
because they're trying to put it down to fucking economic shit. Fuck off.
Yeah, I'll try and get that clip in a minute. I'll drop out and try and get that clip. But I did see it. In fact, it's the first, other than obviously the them popping up in the theatres and that. It's the first I've seen of Just Stop Oil out and about on the streets. Because since the
Well, they
police
would have been on
started
holiday in the jet.
Setting fire
Yeah.
to fucking setting
everywhere
fire
in
to
Greece.
fucking all the countries. Yeah,
Just stop
Yeah.
oil sat on a fucking jet.
they've been
Dickhead.
on a 2-week holiday setting fires in fucking Greece or wherever it fucking was. You know what I mean?
Moving on swiftly, let's talk about Labour because they've been in the news a lot lately. More so because of their win at their by-election. But I picked out this part. I thought this was quite interesting.
In an interview with The Standard now, Sir Keir Starmer said on the trans issue, there is a small minority of people that don't identify with the gender they were born into. And I don't think we can simply disregard that. We need a fairer way of dealing with it. He also claimed that Labour has clarified their position. However, J.K. Rowling begs to differ. It comes after the Mail on Sunday reported that deliberately calling someone by the wrong gender pronouns could become a hate crime and land you 2 years in jail. Well, J.K. Rowling said she'd happily do 2 years in jail. What do you make of that?
Well, I mean, considering the state of the jails at the moment, considering that we're actually proposing to release dangerous prisoners and the judges are actually delaying sending other dangerous criminals into jail because apparently we haven't got enough places. Keir Starmer actually wants to fill the jails up for people who believe that there are only two sexes. I mean, it is an absolute lunacy. And as for saying, you know, as if he suddenly discovered it, that there's a very small number of people, and it is vanishingly small, who do suffer from real gender dysphoria. And they do go through sometimes highly complicated and very painful procedures. That's been going on for years. I can remember James Morris becoming Jan Morris. You know, Keir Starmer just caught up with us. And he's using something which we all know has existed for a very long time to try and justify something completely different. Self-identity is a nonsense. Genuine gender dysphoria is very much a minority, but it's not a non.
Oh,
So I
and
think
Raggy, we've been looking at the schools. We've chained one up, we'll chain another one up, trust me. And we don't just chain them up, we make sure we double lock the fucking padlocks and everything.
And put big signs on.
We're behind perspex so they can't just rip it off as well. You know what I mean? We don't fuck about, right? And we will go
Well,
to
that
another school if they...
Exactly my friend.
But as for that fucking conversation, if you look like a bloke, I'm going to say, "Oi, sir," or "Mister."
Yeah.
Right? I don't give two shits.
Yeah, but they've won like 2 by-elections, didn't they? They've won 2 by-elections.
Can they call? Hang on, no, I'm calling on that one, right? How come they haven't called that out yet and said something about by-election being sexophobic or something?
Oh yeah.
Genderphobic. By-elections, you can't have by-elections. They're genderphobic. I'm going to stand up for the buys in the world, right? You can't have by-elections. They're genderphobic.
Well, when you think one of the fucking by-elections was Tamworth, right near Birmingham, so that's going to go down fucking well, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Right? Because you can imagine what the people around Tamworth and Manchester, Birmingham are like, can't you? So with Labour coming in and coming up with that terminology, that's going to kick the fucking prayers to the fucking go to the church with the big gold bell end 5 times a fucking day. That's going to kick them right off, innit? Bring that into fucking Birmingham if you fucking dare.
Let's pick up on what was said in that clip, and rightfully so. Though Charlotte said it here. I'll do 4 years. Basically, I'll do twice the turn. They're saying that we'll send you to prison, and Anne Widdicombe said it in that clip as well. She's right. How can they fret that when the prisons are full, and judges are failing to jail rapists because they're full, and we are letting seriously dangerous people out on the streets?
They're failing to jail. There was a fucking teacher at one of the schools that our daughters went to, right? He had something like 2,500 fucking child-related pornography on it, and a lot of them was in the fucking highest class. He walked out of fucking court with a £10 fucking fine.
It's mental.
Mad. It's like,
will you get 2 years for misgendering some cunt that looks like a bloke? Sorry, looks like I might as well not bother.
Yeah, hang on. But looks like a bloke. But looks like a bloke because he is a bloke and he's just dressing as a woman. Let's not get that wrong. We're not actually misgendering. We're getting that right. It's the woke bollocks that they want us to follow that is actually wrong. So we're not doing anything wrong here.
I don't know whether you've seen it yourself, but there is actually a video going around of a woman that has got a beard, but she looks like a woman, right? She looks like a woman. So I'd be like, I know a company that does good waxing strips, right? But I know it's a bird, so I'd gender her as a bird, right? If you've got blonde hair, makeup, and a big fucking stubbly beard that you've been shaving for years, I'm sorry, you're a fucking sir.
Hello, Keith, how you doing?
I call it how it fucking is. I've got time for all this PC fucking do it right bullshit. I really have got. I tell you what, I really don't know how that last tiny bit of fucking elastic has snapped just recently, right? So beware, people. I am stepping on hot coals. I've gone past fucking eggshells, right? And I'll just tell you, right? If you've got fucking,
let's
right,
be having you.
Look, I tell you, I'll compliment you. If your hair looks nice and well looked after, I'll compliment you on your hair. But if you've got a fucking stubbly beard and makeup, I'm going to tell you you're a fucking bloke.
And it's just simple as that.
Just says it as it is, doesn't she?
Yeah, she always
I
has.
want her as my grandma.
Yeah. Yeah. She you just love her, don't you?
ever did was the one at the Brexit thing, wasn't it? We have rotten politics. We're off.
Yeah. They just went in there to cause as much shit as they could, didn't they?
I called someone Han and was told, "Look at my badge." I was like, "You're a boy, not a Hershey, he." That's what they are. No,
I tell you what, this year's been
him, he, them, nays, and all that bollocks.
This year has been a test because I'm going to be spending a lot of time in fucking jail at this rate.
well, you're going to be surrounded by a few of us if it's that
easy.
It's
been nice knowing a fucking lot of you. I love you. I'll tell you what fucking prison I'm in, and you can all send me fucking love letters. I'll do that. Fucking idiots. Fuck my life. I'm off to go and have a word with myself in the corner.
I think we've got it bad. Fucking France is fucked, isn't it? France is absolutely fucked with all these fucking immigrants that's gone in there. But the mainstream media aren't covering it, are they? But France is absolutely fucked.
What's going on in France, then, Dave?
Mate, it's fucking all this. It's basically shut down. They've had fucking sirens going off at, is it the Louvre? That palace, I can't remember the name, that fucking place in France. In Paris, it's some palace, right? There's sirens on there. They've had to shut the fucking lockdown because of all this fucking shit that's going on with Palestine and fucking Israel. You know what I mean? If fucking France weren't bad enough living there any fucking way, now they're having to deal with these cunts. But
because
it's because they're all too scared to say it. No one's got any bollocks, have they?
No, it's not. The Jews in that area, where the French should be a majority, right? Which, yeah, but it's not. It's the fucking Jews, the small minority, and the fucking Palestinians are a huge majority. Instead of the French being a huge majority,
yeah,
right? And that's what's causing the problem. So they've had fucking bomb threats and all sorts across there, so they've had to shut it all down.
Was it
a
18
boy.
bomb threats they've had? Yeah, I know there was a lot of they've had to shut fucking Paris down. Yeah.
Oh, right. Okay, I'll have
Right.
to have a look at that.
So
Good evening, Mary Ellen.
That's after
Yeah.
the
How you
day.
Katie Hopkins covered it. A bit of
Hey,
it
did you-
Oh,
anyway.
he's actually admitted there's a problem now. I think there's silly bastard. The guy that's named after a biscuit.
Yeah.
As I just see you lot
Well,
know more than
fucking-
me. I haven't
but
really
she
had a look
covered
at
it.
it.
Yeah, well, I didn't really
I've
know a
got
lot
bollocks,
about
they're
it,
here.
but I was listening to Katie Hopkins tonight or last night tonight, and she was going on about it. So I didn't really know about it, but you know, Katie's
Because the fucking biased BBC, you know, the ones that are going to get the first fucking what the fuck with Doc and Dee. I'm going to actually put a special stamp on it. What the fuck with Doc and Dee?
What?
Right,
Where
send
did you
that to
find that
BBC.
clip, Dave?
I think it was on Katie Hopkins, Katie's Arms last night on YouTube.
Oh, right. Okay. On YouTube, yeah. Yeah, I know. Dave's gone to watch it tonight.
Katie Hopkins official. It's on. Yeah.
I'll tell you what, he'll enjoy it because she's so funny.
Well, I think
Yeah,
David's been
good
before,
night.
She has the same.
but Lisa hasn't.
We went to the Blackpool one. You know, just after being jumped, and I had fucking eye out here, and I'd actually. Can you remember me putting that status up where it says, "Here you go, Amber Heard, this is how you do makeup." Yeah, that was when we saw Katie Hopkins.
Well, even Jamie's
Right,
on
okay.
about fucking deporting all the people that start fucking the We Support Palestine, aren't
What
they?
did we find out tonight about fucking Uganda?
Oh yeah.
You know what? Yeah.
Go on then, you tell them I'm going to the toilet.
Here we go. A little story time for you guys. Yeah.
I'll be back in
We've
2
been
seconds. I'm
lied
just going to
to
try and get a clip.
Oh, don't leave me on here on me. You don't do that. Right. That's just lethal.
Oh,
Right. But
wait.
little quick story for you.
Go on then.
You know when they were saying they was going to send all these diggy divers to Uganda?
Yeah.
Yeah. Rwanda.
Rwanda,
That's
yeah.
one.
Rwanda,
Rwanda, that's it. It's actually Africans are sending. You know the ones that have actually claimed for asylum and got it, but they've got like some sort of permanent stay with fucking glitches in it. Yeah, it's actually the Africans are sending back there. It's nothing to do with the diggy divers.
Well, I do know for everyone we send back, we've got to take 2 our way, and they'll both have medical issues, so more of a strain on our NHS to relieve pressure over there. So for
You know
everyone
what, right?
we
I'd
send,
rather
we
have
get
them with
2 ill
fucking
ones
medical
back.
issues. We're in a bit of a catch-22 situation here, aren't we, really, guys?
you can't win. Literally, you can't win. But I'll have to have a look at all this kicking off in France because I didn't know anything about it. Women have balls. What's that? Women have balls. No, it's a bigger.
No, yeah. I carry mine on my fucking chest. I'm not an idiot, and I'm swinging between my fucking legs to fucking any risk of hurting them. They're up here. Mind you, I still managed to hurt the other
Not
one.
all men. Let's get that right. Not all men.
Balls!
We only found this out because our daughter just came round tonight and told me that she's getting married. And
Well, no, she didn't tell you. We actually did it traditionally, didn't we? And she had to.
Oh
ask.
yeah. Well,
And I'm sure I just saw Keith coming here. So if you're still in here, Keith, hello, my sweetheart. We are going to go and get that fat cunt, bald-headed bastard, at some point before Christmas, and wish him a happy Christmas.
Mr. Lover. I'm Mr. Lover.
Sorry, that was just a proper fucking random moment. That.
But yeah, she's marrying. I call him Campbell because he's from Ethiopia and he's not white,
Keith.
but he's all right. So he came round and asked me if he could marry her, but apparently it's all fucking arranged anyway, right?
Not an arranged marriage, by the way. You didn't fucking win.
No, the marriage is all arranged. It's not an arranged marriage, right? So anyway, we was talking about it, and apparently if he wants to go back to Ethiopia, although he's been over here 13 years.
Yep.
And
the
his
Home
family's
Office
over
might
here.
still he's not over here for his fucking green card, you know what I mean?
He does actually work.
He works and he works fucking hard and he supports his family. Do you know what I mean? He's a good kid.
Yeah.
They have arguments, and we've told if you're going to be married, that's your arguments. Deal with it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. But who doesn't?
But he actually told us that. He was the one that told us that
I'm jealous of his
Africans
fucking
back. Yeah, not these dinghy divers. They're actually sending the fucking people that's over here. I don't know if
and like I
legal
said,
or illegal, but he is actually.
Yeah, and in return, we get to take 2 back as well.
Yeah.
What's that?
Do you know what, right? If they send a load of
It's rubbish,
Ethiopians
we'll
with
be
fucking Down syndrome and
diagnosed
shit back, I'll go look at them.
Say that again, Donna.
So, did you send a load of fucking Ethiopians over here with fucking Down syndrome? I'll sit in a room with them all day. Compared to the fuckers that are coming on boats. Just saying.
But his whole family's, I mean, his mum and dad's got British citizenship and his little brother.
I'll
Guys,
pay a
be back
monthly
in
fee
2
for one of their
minutes.
fucking.
I'm just going to try and get a clip a minute. I'll be back.
In fact, you know what, right? I would. While we're on this subject, if one of them come over that were genuinely fucking ill, that needed help, I would pay a monthly fucking plan for one. I would. Because they're genuine people that need genuine help. Right? And I've got a lot more time with people with disabilities than I have normal people. Why me and my brother was fucking close.
Anyway, that's how we found out about that.
Yeah.
But I thought it was quite nice that he came and said,
I can't
wait
to do a fucking demo with Shah.
But I did actually think it was a bit ironic that he came and asked, and they've already arranged everything. And
But what don't you believe, Raggy Dog? Because I think we've jumped subject about 3 times since your last comment.
I don't know. What was it? What was the comment?
The squirrels is to do with my ADHD brain and the fact that my brain is wired completely different to most. Which I'm proud of. Now I know about it, but yeah.
It was nice of him. Yeah, it was. To be honest, he's a nice lad, and he don't have to get some shit off me. But
he takes it on the chin. He's learned how to wind you up a little bit as well now, hasn't he? Which is funny as fuck. Because he'll come out with something that he still hasn't learned. There was a couple of things tonight, weren't there? Because his brother's called Adonai. Well, that was his. So he's going, he's lied. All of us clicked on, we were all laughing. And he's going, what do you mean is he still lied? His name's Adonai. Right? That was going to get some fucking hammering. But he didn't understand it. So we had to explain to him what that. The fact that he fucking come across here and he's living in Liverpool and he didn't understand that, I'm a bit confused about. After he's been there for 13 years, you know what I mean? But we've explained it to him and everything's cool. And he did laugh eventually when it clicked on.
Adonai. Is he still off his tits? It wasn't hard, was it? But
I'll tell you what, fucking ADHD's a cunt at times, isn't it, mate? That's what the old squirrel thing's about. If you actually look up, because I've always been the way I am, right? And he just calls me his challenge. But there was a certain couple that was doing ADHD videos, and I'm thinking, the fuck? So I did a test, and it come back that I'm ADHD. I'm not going to no doctors. I don't need any extra personalities with the pills that they fucking give you and all that bollocks, right? It was more of an answer to me than it was a diagnosis, right? But anyway, what was I going to fucking say? I've gone off one fucking one. Matt Squirrel.
You've got
Matt
a
Squirrel. The squirrels. No, that was it, right? But before I'd done the test about ADHD, I'd had a phone call with you, didn't I? I was driving down the road, just randomly fucking minding my own business, and I went, "Oh, squirrel," and he wouldn't let me live it down that this thing had come out randomly. So one day he'd mentioned it. This was after the test, back after the test. I should have really done this in chronological order, shouldn't I? Really, but oh fucking hell, that was a long way for me. But I thought I'm going to go and try and find a meme of "Oh Squirrel," and I didn't think I'd find any, right? Well, when I fucking put "Oh look Squirrel" meme in, right? It was all the ADHD. Apparently, it's linked strongly to ADHD, so that's where all the squirrel come from now. And when I have a moment, they just play squirrel shit. But I do love squirrels. I'd love to like have one in my hand. There was a video earlier that made me cry, by the way. This guy had took a baby squirrel in and he's nursing it, and he had to let it back out into the fucking wild. He put it on a tree and a cat come out of nowhere and fucking grabbed it. I was gutted, fucking gutted. I was nearly crying.
Oh, that was good. What was that ridiculousness? It's on YouTube anyway. There's quite funny, some of them.
Another one that you need to check out if you're watching, Martin and Bex. I tell you what, they've just recently brought out the best one ever, and it should be in all fucking schools. In fact, Matt, if you can hear me, if you can get the Martin and Bex one from earlier about them teaching them about babies, but not actually putting them through the realistic shit. Oh no, your head done. You have to sit with shit when you're on the bed as well. It's like I've got, now I've got me plotters. I can sit and pick out the plastic that don't need to be in before I iron it on t-shirt. But normally it's things like jewellery, so I can chill out, but my hands are still going and my head's still working on something. It's fucking shocking. Absolutely shocking. And I need to slow down on the vodka. I've just realised, right, I've had fucking 4 cans before I come on here, and now I'm drinking vodka. This is not a good idea.
Oh, God. Let's switch off now.
No.
Where are we anyway?
I'm on a roll. I accept my squirrels for what they are now.
You found your clip.
Yeah, no, I just downloaded
Did you see the one with the Sorry.
The what?
I was just asking. Keith's just put one about the owl, and I've just asked him if he's seen the one about the pigeon that he released and flew straight into the fucking patio windows. I found that quite amusing, to be fair.
Yeah, I just wanted to get that Just Stop Oil clip. That was all.
All right.
Those that haven't seen it, but I'm just uploading.
I haven't even seen that.
If by any chance you could get the Martin and Bex one as well, right?
I would, but there's a chance they'll take it down because all their stuff is licensed.
All right.
Can't you just play a little clip of it?
No.
So one you tagged me in earlier.
It's the book.
Yeah, the one where they should be taught the way that they. Because I tell you what, she didn't know, did she, when they finished with her?
It was funny.
That was class. That should be in all schools across the fucking country now.
Let's give it a go. If we disappear, we disappear.
It's only another strike. At least we would have caused our own strike this time.
Well, it won't be YouTube. It'll be Facebook, if anything. Let me see if I can get it.
Fucking Facebook, I can deal with it. Set of toppers. Fuckerberg's not got a personality. He's an alien.
He's fucking horrible, isn't he? He looks plastic.
I just, before we go any further, I just want to play this because this was quite a big part in the protests in London. What do you guys make of this?
Absolute fucking disgraceful. Next to the fucking cenotaph. Cunts.
Across the street, what building is that?
How'd they get permission for that next to that? Don't be fucking. Don't be disgraceful. Eh? Absolutely fucking disgraceful. Isn't it?
To be given by Westminster Council.
I know it is. It's a fucking disgrace. You've got a whole fucking street they're going to put that there. They had to fucking put it right there. It says there the glory is fucking dead. Now we've got a pamper for these cunts. I mean, if it is right, you can't comment all the time, you can't comment. But it's about time you start speaking for yourselves. Sorry mate, don't mind me recording that, but...
Oh, is it my turn now?
It's your turn. Do you think that's disgraceful?
I have no opinion, unfortunately.
You can't give an opinion.
I have no opinion, sir.
You can give an opinion when you go back to the yard.
I have no opinion. Gotta go. Have a good day, sir.
Don't about have a good day. I might won't ask you because there's no opinion.
No, this has just proved the point from earlier, right? What did I say about him being like he was going no comment, right? But then you've got another one going free Palestine. What? This has just proved the point.
Yeah,
they've got no opinion.
Despite of what they think of him fucking not saying anything, he did his job. He didn't fucking say anything. He said he wasn't going to give any opinion because they're not allowed. So
imagine having a job where you're not allowed to speak freely.
Yeah.
I mean,
We've all got a job like that.
The thing is, right, I'm all up for free speech, right? But when you're there to serve the public, you've got to know the difference between law or what's lawful and what is it. So you're there to serve a purpose. So it doesn't matter on your opinions. If someone breaks the law, someone breaks the law, and that is what you are there for. Totally different.
At the end of the day,
out of work, they can opinionate whatever the fuck they want. But while they're in that uniform, they're there to serve a fucking purpose. That is to serve, protect, and reassure. And that is what we've lost.
Yeah, but it's disgusting the fact it's right outside the cenotaph. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean that's a professional stand as well.
You know what I mean? It's
there's proper kit there. You know, this been allowed by someone. Someone has had the okay for that. You had the Gurkhas there and doing a hunger strike in the protest pen, right? And they were removed of their umbrellas. It's mad.
Yeah.
It's fucking crazy.
But look at what went on in Sheffield. You didn't see a lot of that in the news, neither. When and I don't agree that they should put. At the end of the day, the only flags that should fly above any of our fucking buildings in this country is the Union flag or the St. George, or for them that believe about St. Edmunds, right? St. Edmunds. Those that think it's a fucking Welsh flag, it's not. But St. Edmunds. They're the only flags that should be above any of our fucking buildings. Yeah? But when a council building puts the flag up to support Israel, whether I agree with what's going on with Israel and Palestine or not, right? And you've got a load of people that break the law to get up on the roof and change that flag, that is breaking the fucking law. That's treasonous in some places, right?
And where was that to?
It was in Sheffield, where the mayor is, I believe, from the Allen Snack Bar coffee bar thing.
Praise at the fucking church of the big Bell End. Them ones. But, yeah, it's just...
Exactly. They're not like the police we used to have, Raggy. I agree with what you're saying completely. The police are not what they used to be.
Well,
right? Ashes to ashes.
Lost control.
Whether it's
the standards have dropped.
Ashes to ashes. Yeah. But Ashes to Ashes was based on the traditional policing. Right? We don't watch things and go, that's the truth. I just look at things and go, that is how it used to be, and that's how it should be. Ashes where a cop would come up to you, give you a fucking good hiding, and if you didn't learn your lesson, then you're off to jail. And it worked.
It's fucking crazy. It is absolutely crazy. Right, I mean...
Kids had a lot more of fucking respect when the coppers were going around the streets and clipping you around the ear hole and saying, right, home to your dad now, because you knew you was going to get a fucking levering off your dad. It didn't make you scared of him. It made you fucking learn that fucking simple word, and it's called fucking respect.
But that's when
fucking
you were like
the hidings I got, right? Because
yeah.
When my fucking dog grassed me up for jumping out the window on a night time, and my mum fucking caught me for that one. Fucking hell. I saw every crack in the front door. That's all I'm saying. But it didn't make me scared of her. It fucking taught me respect.
So,
but hummus.
This is
right. No, I mean hummus. The shit
hummus.
Yeah. Hummus fucking whatever you want to call it.
Apparently, it's on special offer in Tesco's at the minute.
Supporting fucking terrorism. Tesco's supporting fucking.
Buy one, get one free.
Yeah. Buy one, buy one, get one free. Shit.
We got enough to go around all, don't worry.
Well, apparently, they've actually been, they're a prescribed fucking as terrorist organisation.
Terrorist organisation.
You walk down the fucking street, the fucking Palestine flag, you're supporting terrorism, right? Which is a criminal offence. So why have they not arrested any of the countries?
Because you know when I was dealing with all this stuff with
because they're too scared.
I actually dealt with a really good friend of ours, yeah, and he was pleading he was innocent, but he'd actually been to a fucking proper terrorist training camp while he was across there.
Yeah.
Right. I actually looked up all the banned terrorist organisations in this country, and I'm asking, I'm going to find it.
Yeah, but yeah, because everybody uses letters now and not a proper fucking name, right? He went to, I don't know.
It was to do with
PLO.
PG, something K, right? And there was another one. One of them, he was told, do not go to that one because it is a prescribed terrorist organisation. And after being told that, he's still and people are still raising money for him now. But if you actually look at the fucking court documents and everything else, he went and did something really fucking stupid that he shouldn't have done. And I will stand by my fucking mate if it takes my last fucking breath because of the shit that caused.
Yeah, that was bang out of order when they arrested that fucking old fella for waving a fucking Union flag. You know what I mean? He just supports his country because he's in his fucking country and he walks around supporting his fucking country, right? And them bastards arrested him, right? When there's all them wankers flying around terrorist flags, because that's all they are. They're a prescribed terrorist organisation, even the government. The only people who won't prescribe them as terrorists is the BBC, apparently. But
what do you expect?
It's the BBC.
Yeah, expect no different from that.
Jimmy Savile. Say no more. It's right there.
Bang on nowadays, they were just
in
Tesco's for apples. I'm not being anything of it, but when we were kids, you went for apples. You still got caught by the police.
Okay, now we went to. My dad used to send us to the fucking shop.
Yeah, well, do you know I've heard many stories like that. I'm not that old yet, John, but that's how it used to be. A good clip around the ear and dragged home. That was enough. When you got back, then your parents dealt with you as well. It seems you can wave any flag you want.
You won't be able to fucking see it on it.
Of course.
You only have to.
You only have to
type it. List of banned terrorist organisations, right? I've got it up now. I can probably screenshot you this. But there you go. Right where my finger is. I know you can't see it, but you can look it up for yourself. I'll send Matt the link. Right? It says Hamas. It's a banned terrorist organisation in the UK, but they've got police fucking calling out for them. We're in dark times, guys. We're in dark times.
Well, of course. Yeah, but that's... It's only because they're too scared. None of them have got a pair of balls, have they, to stand up to them? And the fact that they can, they're far too big and out of control to face, is the truth. This is Just Stop Oil. Let's have a quick look at them.
If you sit down in front of it, sit down in front of it.
Everyone sit down! Get in the line. Stop! Stop!
Listen,
Put your
call me
foot down.
old-fashioned, right? I could understand it if the bus driver was on the fucking path. Yeah, if it was on the fucking path and there was all shouting,
You know what,
stop.
right? You know when I was at Eurovision, because they knew what my views were on this fucking set of idiots, right? And I was given one of 2 London-bound trucks. Do you know every time I left London-bound, they was praying, right, that they went out that day because I told exactly what I'd do, and someone would have to come and collect the truck.
Well, certainly what
Well,
they
the traffic
deserve,
would be running freely. That's all I'm going to say.
Well, that bus driver, right? Well,
I'll take the shit.
that company
On all
that runs that
seriousness.
bus,
You know,
probably a lot of tax on that truck. Yeah, they pay a lot of road tax because it's more than a car. And like trucks, I think our truck's about 1,250 quid
no,
a
it's
year.
not cheap.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Well, I
So-
was looking into the Dodge Ram because they were on about selling it, but then it like broke my heart when they wanted 25 grand. And I was like, but then it's like, what was it, 900 quid tax?
Yeah.
That's before insurance, even though it's gas. They've had it converted to gas, so it's gas. You know the one that I was driving around and I was going the other week, yeah? They're selling it. And I still wanted it. And then they were like between 22 and 25 grand. I was like, I'll keep dreaming.
Fucking-
I'd even named it, which was gutting. I named it. I named it Phoenix. Phoenix from the flame. Right? I could
Better
spell
get
Phoenix
saving,
in the
Dave.
number plate, right? It was a bit like Countdown where I had to. No, I can't do it because that means I've got to turn my back on LC, and I can't with LC. LC's my baby.
You have to sell
Oh, no,
everything we
the
fucking own to
connection.
get a bastard fucking
It's gonna,
vehicle.
it's gonna
You
be one
could
of
get
them.
a-
I've managed,
you could get
I've
you
managed
could
to
get a
drive
job
one,
like
right, and I had.
you could get a job like this woman.
We've got a job, you cheeky
Sucking a dog.
bastard.
Off, I would say. It's fairly high up there. Yeah. I mean, I never did it. I hasten to add. But yes, I had somebody that messaged me and said, you know, he would give me £1,000 first of all to wank the dog, and then he asked me how much it would be to suck the dog off, and I said, "There's no amount of money that you could pay me to suck him off."
What are your rates at the moment?
It's 120 an hour, £75 for half an hour, and £50 for a 15-minute quickie, or £600 for an overnight.
What's the scariest experience you've had while working?
The scariest? I don't think I've had any scary ones. As an escort. The worst. Yes. Well, the most unpleasant. Yes, the most unpleasant was a man in his 70s who wanted me to lick his balls, which was covered in grey curly whirlies. Now, I'm quite happy sucking a ball, but it needs to be shaved.
and this is right. So one thing, right? One thing that she wouldn't do was suck the dog off, but she would wank the, I guess she would wank the dog off. No.
Yeah, but I want to know she's going to get consent from the fucking dog, mate. You know what I mean?
Oh, mate,
What's
this
the
is
dog
being put out
consenting
on
at
our
this point? I
TV.
don't know.
This is TV programs for everyone to watch, and this is meant to be entertainment. Fucking hell. Where's Donna?
No, mate. That right. She's got to be sick. She's...
Fuck's
Fuck's sake, man. Donna's not looking well, mate. She's not looking well at all.
I
don't mind.
Oh, fucking hell. Pull yourself together. Pardon? Oh, God. Doggy style. Yeah, right.
Not well. Donna's not well. She's go to the toilet and puke, man. Don't puke in here because I'll be sick then.
Good.
That's actually fucking meant Donna fucking sick.
Sucking a dog off. There you go.
Excuse me, love. Right, I would like to employ you. How much you charge me to suck your dog off? Well, I don't mind taking it for a walk, love. And I don't mind having a wank. I don't mind giving it a wank if he's getting a bit desperate. But I'm not sucking it off. But it'll be 150 quid as long as it's shaved.
You are in so much fun.
Anyway.
Right?
So, you could get a job like her.
Are you going to behave? Promise? Because the next one has got to be nuts.
It's like he's enjoying that. So there we go.
Probably is.
That was... Anyway, Donna, here's the clip you wanted me to play.
So in school, all they taught us was how babies are made, but not what it's like to have a baby. So today, we are going to teach our eldest daughter what it's like to have constant crying, what it's like to change a nappy when they piss all over you, the absolute strangest food cravings at 3 o'clock in the morning, how bad the smells are from the nappies. Did I mention this constant crying? And of course, before you even have the baby, you've got to push the thing out. So she's going to have the tenser. Right, so first up, we've got the strange cravings you have got. Purr with tomato ketchup and brown sauce. Give it a try. It's your craving.
Dad, I'm not going to crave that.
You never know. Listen, you could crave absolutely anything. I'm telling you, everybody has a bad craving.
I have to eat that.
Try it.
Both sauces.
Yep.
Dip it in both.
If you want, it's your craving.
Wait. No, that's actually disgusting. Well,
yeah, but you never know. It might be your craving.
That is actually disgusting.
So what's your first thought of pregnancy?
That's minging.
Exactly.
That's minging.
Yeah. Having the baby. So we're going to start off. That's just... That's just a practice. Right, ready? Right, so we'll go from near the end of labour. One last push. You've got your partner with you. You can squeeze her and you can pull her out. The baby's coming. The baby's coming. The baby's coming. The baby's coming. I'm turning it off.
Imagine stitches in your ham sandwich.
Oh, a bit. Hey, you're having another for that. She's absolutely desperate for a wee. She's just peed all over the place. She needs a nappy changing. Quick! She's crying. Quick! No, you got to undo it. She needs it changing quick. There's a bit. Oh, she just pissed all over me. That's what happened.
No, it doesn't, does it?
Yeah,
no, it doesn't
come on now, she's pooed.
That's all the way up the back.
Yes, sometimes poo goes up her back.
It stinks.
I know it stinks.
Ah!
Smell your finger. Smell your finger. Smell it. No, you need to. Look at her face. Your baby's crying. Get up.
Dad, go out. Get out. You don't need it. Go away.
So what we're saying? You're not ready for a baby yet?
I'm not having one. Not yet, anyway.
So you're not ready for one?
No.
That is what the kids should be taught, not how it works, but what happens when you actually have one. Boom! Martin for Prime Minister.
1000% that should be in every fucking school across the country. Without a doubt, it's all right. Now I've finished talking, Matt.
Right, if that was taught in schools and they did that to kids, right, that would be fucking absolutely fantastic. And I agree, they used to be good before they started making money, but now they're just doing it.
Tim Davies. Right.
Tim Davies.
I'm going to do it while we're on live so people know I'm serious. Let me get the special calligraphy pens out as well.
Donna's getting the calligraphy pens out now to fucking send Tim Davie a fucking...
The head of the BBC, the biggest bullshitting award.
Best bullshitting award. She's going to fucking fill it out now and fucking send it to him.
I'm going to show...
But if they did that in fucking schools, that would be funny as fuck, that, wouldn't it? Right, this is what's going to happen. It's no good putting a fucking condom on a fucking cucumber. Right.
I'll put to Tim Davies and Co.
Telling you how to have a fucking wank at 5, right?
I've got special pens just for them bastards. We'll do it while we're on live, so you know, and then I'll do a live feed while I'm posting it, like I did with the fucking census, because that went down well from an old, didn't it?
Yeah. But
hey up, guy, you all right, mate?
Yeah. Yeah, well, they need to. Yeah, the fucking. That's right.
Should
the
we
fucking
do it in
guy.
blue? We'll do it in blue.
Guy, you're right.
What have I missed?
No, Raggy Gold, you're right. I don't know what I'm doing now.
This guy that's just come in. Hey, mate, how you doing?
We need. Guy wanted a t-shirt doing. We need to know
Yeah,
what
you
you
need
want.
to inbox me what you want because I've got another machine as well now. There's smaller logos, so I'm gonna have a go at different ones.
Yeah. So just inbox Donna with what type of t-shirt you want and size, colour, and she'll get it off to you. And well, she'll do it and then get it off to you. But yeah, that is.
You got a new printer? Have you done?
I've got a mini one, so I can do it off my phone instead of the computer, and it does the smaller logos.
Oh,
so
right,
okay,
okay,
a little bit
cool.
easier for the smaller ones.
Yeah.
Oh,
all right, cool. Fair enough. What have I done?
Fucking COVID. Kill me. Right. No, Nikita wants she's come and do the video of the wedding.
Yeah, can you do some videos as well as the air thing that we was talking about, please?
And Ryan to do her hair and makeup.
Yeah, of course.
She already knows it.
Yeah, of course.
She already knows
it's next
that
year,
you're
isn't
there.
it?
Yeah.
She already knows that you're going to be there as sort of security guard, so I don't get put in jail for beating my ex-husband up. So, you know,
I'll be too busy recording. See nothing.
Yeah. Just record that because if she beats him up, I want that on video for the rest of my life so I can watch it, man. You know what I mean?
Over and over again. What's this? I've got to agree back in the day when
just
so funny nowadays. They're just greedy. I don't know what to say about them except the loss of their spark. The only decent ones I've seen for a while. Oh, you want about
if you want to make money out the internet, but don't lose your fucking morals. If you was funny before you was making money, Be funny.
100%. Yeah, don't allow it to take control of and change who you are, because a lot of people do. They get big on the internet and it just changes them as a person completely. And there's a few like it. I used to like the Smithies, but they changed very quick. Let's go into the BBC, innit?
Yeah.
Did you print that? Did you, Donna?
Tim Davey.
I've just signed it and everything. No, this is what I've had it for about 10 years.
Oh, right.
And I think it needs to go to the BBC. But we're going to make it. What we'll do is we'll make it a weekly thing now. Just bear with me while I find a good certificate like this one. But
I was going to say,
we'll
you're
print
going
them
to
off and send some fucker every week.
You have to get some copies of it.
We'll actually make it a weekly thing.
Yeah.
And see if we get any replies back from the cunts.
I love my football, but yeah.
That's what we're aiming for. So I'm going to the envelope in a minute. Let me just
did Bobby Charlton die today?
Yeah,
Rest
he
in
passed
peace,
away
mate.
today, yeah. Definitely. Massive.
Love to all his family and friends.
Legend, he was Man United. Massive shock, really, because it came out of nowhere. But he did say he was with his family and friends, so maybe there was something going on in the backgrounds. I don't know. But he was 86, so it was a good innings. You know what I mean? You can't complain.
No, lasted longer than his brother, didn't he?
Yeah, I lived the Munich, didn't he? He went through the plane crash and all that. So
yeah, well, rest in peace.
Yeah, they did. Got very greedy.
Yeah. So we'll send that to the BBC.
I'm going to do the whole address and everything and show you it on here. So you might have to clip that little bit out and then the video will be posting it. And I'll put it on TikTok as well. Fuck it. Why not?
To be honest with you guys, I ain't got a great deal left because there haven't been a lot in the news, to be honest with you.
We've been good chatting shit tonight, haven't we?
Yeah, we'll just chat shit, mate. Take the
So
piss
for all
out
you
of them.
guys,
Always good at chatting shit.
Right, let's have a vote for who where we should set the next week's bullshit.
We're already sending it to fucking Shah's already done that.
What's that one?
It was House of Commons.
House of Commons.
So I'll find somewhere, even if I have to draw me out.
Well, let's talk.
Let's
talk about the House of Commons. Have you seen
Andrew
this?
Bridgen,
the
yeah.
fact that they fucked off again, yeah. Right, now that's where the thing is, so I have to put this down.
So, quite shocking, really, isn't it? I mean, you expect no different. I have got a quick tip on it.
It's not shocking at all, man. It was expected.
No, that's what I mean. But it's shocking that it is shocking, really, when you think they're talking about unexpected deaths, and you get you get that turnout. This is what GB News said about it, anyway.
Before we continue, a quick word on Andrew Bridgen MP. You can agree or disagree with his comments about the COVID-19 vaccine, but it's absolutely right to debate the ongoing issue of excess deaths in this country and in other parts of the world. After much pushback, he finally made it happen today in the House of Commons. Sadly, the chamber was almost empty with just a handful of MPs present, including GB News star Philip Davies. In the speech, he pointed out a particularly devastating statistic, that we've experienced more excess deaths since July 2021 than in the whole of 2020. And that was the height of the pandemic. Given the total preoccupation with the COVID death toll during the pandemic, daily updates no less, when more people are dying than should be in this country across various age groups, why aren't we talking about it? Earlier in the year, excess deaths were approaching pandemic levels, and according to the British Medical Journal, are currently 5% higher across 2023 than they were in 2019 before COVID struck. 5% higher this year alone. More young people are dying than should be, as well as a worrying spike among 50 to 64-year-olds. What a sick joke, therefore, that Parliament should be all but empty for this important issue. The same Parliament that signed off lockdowns and other debatable measures for which we are now paying a huge economic and societal price. A broken economy, a mental health tsunami, a generation of damaged kids, and an NHS waiting list of 7.6 million people. Parliament was full when legislating that madness. Now it's empty. you could hear a pin drop. Excess deaths. Why the deafening silence?
They don't want, right, every time he stands up and, right, he has he has got qualifications in
some medical form, hasn't it?
Yeah, some medical.
So, for those while we've been on the video, I've cut the envelope down. There's the certificate, so you don't think I'm chickening out and just sending an empty envelope. I'm going to do this on here, so bear with me 2 seconds. Because people didn't think I actually sent the census form off, and I fucking did. With I do not consent on every fucking page. They said fill it out. They didn't say out. So there you go. In there, just hold that up
off
there.
to the
so
BBC
I can
goes.
Yes, and I'm going to write on the fucking and the other side of the envelope looks like that, where it's got the flappy bit, so you know that. Right, in fact, I'll do that with the envelope now, so you all know.
We trust you. We trust you.
No, fucking right, Matt. I've got to send you a picture.
She's just thrown that. Right now, usually it'd go on the floor, wouldn't it? No,
right,
she's managed to fucking as a dressing gown and my white top. Right, hung on the door. She's thrown it and it's got stuck between the sleeve of my dressing gown and the sleeve of the jumper. Right, incoming. Right, see if you can put this on.
This is one of them things where you have to fucking.
See if you can put this up, mate.
No, you've got to hold that up while I get the sellotape out. So
all right,
you've got to hold this up. Out.
Here is your new award.
And we'll go
the nominations
bear with me
for this award.
More certificates, but we will do it as a weekly thing.
The BBC,
there we
the
go.
BBC,
so,
and the BBC, and the winner is.
There's the flap.
Fuck me, it's the BBC. Yeah, well, so we'll go and get some printer ink, and we'll print another on next week.
I'll
and
just fucking find some on eBay. They'll have fucking bulk buy on eBay.
We'll just buy some fucking
grab
print.
that again, please. So it's not going out of your sight, so you know I'm doing it. Right, the certificate is still in there, as you've all seen. Right.
I think they all believe you, Bob.
Some of them didn't know, so I'm just making sure. Molly! Get off your fucking...
Oh, wrong one. Sorry, Donna.
So there you go, all
that
sealed.
That wasn't meant for you.
What? Can you see where the bit of paper is, though?
That better not be a dick pic.
You know, when I threw that bit of paper, that's where it's landing. It's
shit. How the fuck?
It's still there. The jumper's grabbing hold of it for dear life position. Say, I'll prove that you're fucking sending it, love. Do you know what I mean? It's the jumper. Right. So I'm going to keep this on here so you can see I'm not swapping it over at all. I will even, because you can see it through the light. So I'll put a torch against it when I fucking post it.
Right. Get the address.
Right. Hang on.
I'm not holding it all
No,
now.
you don't need to hold it.
Why are you holding it up?
I had some issues with the old census thing. People didn't believe I'd sent the census back.
Oh, it was funny that.
I'm sure we haven't got any of those.
I actually got done many years ago when I was with my ex-wife and not filling the census form in. So right, didn't fill it in, and then I got this fucking knobhead at my door saying, "I'm from the census office." Right, and we fucking, and they went through the fucking spiel, right? Basically saying, if you don't fucking fill the fucker in and send it off, right, we're going to take you to court.
Right.
So I said, well, fuck it then, I'll fill it in. So I took the census form, right? They fucked off. I filled it in, right? And then I ripped it into thousands and thousands of little bits and posted it back to them. Yeah. And then the next thing I've got caught something, right? Oh, I didn't let him in the house. Just on the doorstep, right? And so I'm at court, right? And they went, you didn't fill the census form under fucking section so of the fuck, right? And I went, yeah, but I did fill it in. And they went, did you? And I went, yeah, I did. I answered every question. And it says, fill it in and return it. But they didn't say return it in one piece. Right, and they went, well, yeah, right, yeah. I didn't know what the fuck to do because I did fill it in.
Well, they don't.
And they didn't say, did you? Yeah. Well, they didn't come in, mate. They didn't come in my fucking house. Yeah.
Well, Ryan let them in. I kicked them back
They were
out.
saying, well, did he send back the census form? They said, well, yes, he did. But it was ripped into thousands of pieces. Right. And I've just stood up there and I said, well, they said send it back. Filled in. It was filled in. Right. They didn't say what condition the fucking census form had to be when I sent it back in. Apparently, they didn't like that answer. And I think I got about 100 quid fine.
But we haven't actually got a fine this time round because I put I do not consent on every single page. Yeah. Before folding it up and putting it back in the envelope. I actually did a live feed of me posting it. When I posted it back and on the front it said, I do not consent to your bullshit. Right. And blah 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 on the envelope and sent the fucker back. And we've not heard anything back from that one.
It's right.
Bullshit and brains. I worked it out a different way and we've not had fuck all back.
Well, let's put it this way, right? It comes under data protection, doesn't it? Right? They do not secure your information because anybody can go on the fucking internet and get that information off the census form, right?
Yeah.
And if they're going to come out with stupid things
this
like...
This is the first time I've ever heard of it, to be honest with you.
Right? In 1989, the average family had 2.5 children. Right, I don't give a fuck if your kid's born with no fucking arms and legs, right? It is a child, right? It's not 0.5 of a child or 2.5 of a child. It's a fucking child, right? It's got no arms and fucking legs, right? But it's still a fucking child.
So there's the address it needs to go to. So it says, for the attention of Tim Davey and everyone at the BBC, with the address. I'm now about to put the return address of what the fuck with Doc and Dee and our address on the back. If not delivered.
Might get recognised.
Not. Fuck it.
We'll do some. We'll get some more supporters.
Did you see the police are in... Well, let's talk about Andrew Bridgens quickly, though, because we didn't go on about it, did we? Obviously, it's not shocking that the Commons were empty. It's shocking that nobody wants to talk about unexpected deaths. That's crazy when you look at the numbers. I think we covered it on Loquacious Live last year. Early in the year. Early in this year, about last year. I think it was from May till November, 23,500 deaths unexpected of year 2021, I think it was. And it's just mad that nobody wants to talk about that. It's mad how that doesn't wake people up. That's what I don't understand. I mean, those people that are not waking up to that deserve everything they get.
Yeah. What is mad is them MPs are voted in by their constituents, right? And if their constituents, right, have got a problem, right, they should be addressing it. And they should be in there saying, my constituents are fucking pissed off about this, right? And we want to cover it, right? But they're not, because they're not bothered about the fucking people who vote for them. They're in for it for that.
There you go, because I can't give the full address out. There you go. That's what's on the back. You can see the beginning of the address there. So I put our full address. Return to what the fuck with Doc and Dee at care of and the full address. So I will, you've got it there, guys. I will put a stamp on it and I will go live, which Matt will probably share to what the fuck with Doc and Dee as well, where I am posting this and we will see. I'm actually going to put in brackets. I'm looking forward to your reply on the bottom. In fact, I'm going to do that now. There we
go. Let's not forget that the same MPs complaining now about the vaccine was pushing on them 3 years ago. Well, we always knew that was going to be. Yeah, but they are. But like John said, now it's about being pushed on them. Now, obviously, it was the vaccine when it was rolled out. It was meant to be voluntary, and of course, they didn't make they didn't try to make it mandatory at all, did they? They just fucking tried dragging.
Unless you was a nurse, in social care, fucking care, anything. Well, anything where it was for some people, and they're a set of cunts, and it's fucking being found out. It's been proved, right? And now they don't want to.
There was nothing voluntary about it.
No. Well, we put a gate up on. Yeah, we put a sign on our gate. Fucking, you know when it was on about coming round and knocking on people's door that had the vaccine. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, we put a fucking big sign up on the fucking door, right, saying, "Listen, you can fuck off. We don't want your vaccine. We know where to get a vaccine. In my vaccine,
our vaccine status is fuck all to do with you."
And it's still on the gate now.
Yeah, definitely. That's the way it should be.
Well,
I said there was nothing voluntary about it.
No.
This is a personal fucking joke between us because we can't share this on here. But Matt, you also know that I've been causing chaos on another site. Are you vaccinated?
Yeah.
Won't go into that on here.
Yeah. No, anyway, moving swiftly on.
Site we don't want you to follow and subscribe to.
Yeah, don't. That's personal between us.
Anyway, what do you make of this?
Any followers on here, keep your fucking mouth shut or we'll block you.
What do you make of this anyway?
I know, mate. I know. We'll sort it out. All right. We'll get this out your trousers because I don't want to chop anything off. Right. Do you want to get out first? No, I can get them out because I don't want to read. All right, mate. Sir. All right, at my pace. Don't move your arms. All right. Now, what's your name, mate? Putting my towels off. Okay. Yeah. All right.
I was just going to go shopping, man.
Right, okay. Right. Obviously, you're under arrest at the moment, Kieran.
Yeah, that's all right.
Okay. So, it's time. I said, yeah, I know you said you're going to shop. That's cool. All right. Obviously, under caution at the moment. Okay.
Yeah.
What I need to ask you is, obviously, apart from the weapons, is there anything else on you that's going to harm myself? Or
No.
anything else?
No.
Right, man. I'm going to go for everything again. All right. So you're in the arrest for possession of a offensive weapon, right?
Yeah.
Didn't have to say anything, mate. 100% do not mention my question.
Yeah.
Some which you later rely on court.
Yeah.
Anything you do, say maybe giving evidence, right? Necessity to prevent harm. Right, circumstances are found you in possession of machete.
Yeah.
Is that all clear?
Yeah.
All right, because I know we're in the middle of the road.
Yeah.
Sound.
Right, quick one. Lewis, right? I agree with you completely. I'm not, but the thing is, I'm not anti-vax. There's a difference between the vaccines that come out for the cheap beer.
You know, the ones that are actually vaccines.
Yeah, between placebos and ones that give you serious fucking clots and heart attack and everything else under the sun.
Died suddenly.
Right? And people that have died suddenly. I'm not completely anti-vax, but the difference between the vaccines from the past and the vaccines now is, well, there's a couple of reasons. The first one...
The old ones didn't used to alter your genes.
No, that was one of them. But the first one, right, they'd had years and years of testing and they've worked. Second reason, because of that comment you've just said, I've had another Matt squirrel. I've beat his fucking head.
Yeah, and that vaccine, right? You don't have to.
No, don't do it again.
Another vaccine, right? You don't have to change the definition when it don't
that was the
fucking
one.
whack.
Yeah, vaccines used to be where they protected each person individual, but now if you don't have a vaccine, you're not protecting grandma. Hello.
Fuck it, let grandma get the vaccine. Fucking protect herself out there. You know what I mean?
You know what, right? My grandma, right, love her to fucking bits. She's not here with us anymore, right?
Not because she had a vaccine.
Dementia took over grandma, right? But one of the last, she took the internet out of grandma and granddad's house, bungalow. And I was like, one of the last things she said to me was, they're watching us. And I was like, grandma, you've been red-pilled. I love you. I fucking love you. Because she knew. So she took the internet and everything out of the house so they couldn't listen in. And one of the very last things that she said to me was, I know they're watching it. But the thing is, right, when I was younger, she also said...
That's an understatement, mind.
She also said that I'd be a great politician, and I laughed at her. But a few years ago, I went to run for council. I've even got the boards downstairs still. I actually went to run for council, but I got my fucking paperwork in a day too late, and they won't let me run. I'll go find that. Let me go
got chucked out before she got in.
No, I just didn't get the paperwork.
We had the fucking boards done and everything was going to fucking. She was actually going to go for local council. Can you imagine her as local councillor? Fuck
Yeah,
me.
I can. I really can.
Yeah. Conservatives are shit. Labour's even fucking worse. And then we're going to get Donna. Fuck me. Bins emptied every day.
moments.
Get your fucking bins out every day, right? Get your police round every day to make sure everything's all right, yeah? And that you're feeling all right. Everything will be fucking fucked up, won't it? Yeah. Donna as a councillor.
COVID was first detected actually in the UK, I think in 2002.
Yeah.
But they've been working on the vaccine for this rollout for I think about 10 years, haven't they?
Yeah.
So obviously it wasn't as quick as people think. Obviously, it's only what we're made aware of at the time. So
yeah, well,
COVID has been around.
People, yeah, those gullible people actually thought it was a thing, and I still see people wearing fucking masks, right? And I just look at them and I think,
fucking
really, how fucking gullible, right?
Well, there's no helping some
if you're
people.
gullible, right? You're gullible, right? But really, have a look at your fucking self. Have a look at what's going on in the fucking world, right? And give your fucking head a fucking check, right? It was planned, right? And they're just waiting for the right time to release it, yeah. And everybody fucking fell for it, yeah.
Do you think
not everybody?
Do you think they're going to try another lockdown?
Well, I don't think they'll get away with it, mate.
No, I don't think they'll get away with it.
No,
definitely not.
Most people just say no, go fuck yourself.
But whether they try it or not, I don't know.
Well, Richie Sunak's made a fortune out of it, hasn't he? Because
of course he has, but there's also a lot of daft people still out there, isn't there?
Oh, mate. Every day I come across them and I fucking think, why do I have to fucking live in the same world as these? Why can't they live in a parallel universe where they do not exist in my life? Right? Because they are fucking Fruit Loop, aren't they? They are fucking Fruit Loop.
Different level, mate. They completely. And the thing is, some people as well, you've got the ones that have gone down the rabbit hole and have just gone too far. And that's both sides, left and right, if you like. Yeah. I mean, I don't go left and right. I don't do all that bollock. But
no.
Some people have just gone too far with it all. Do you know what I mean? They're away with the fairies.
Yeah. Well, like I've always said, if you're a cunt, you're a cunt. If you're not, you're half decent. You know what I mean?
It's all gone quite.
There are some cunts out there, mate. It's gone ridiculous. It was all planned, right? These vaccines were never going to be a fucking vaccine, right?
Well, they're trying the 3-in-1 now, aren't they?
Altering fucking experiment. Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah,
man.
definitely.
Right. Why don't you just fucking inject you with a bucket, put you on an intravenous drip, right? And say it'll cure you for any fucking thing. You know what I mean? Of course it will, because you won't be able to go out the fucking house. You're not going to catch out if you can't go out the house because you've got a fucking 10-gallon fucking drum intravenously fucking in your arm, dripping fucking
worst
drugs
case
into
in your box, I guess. It's where a lot of them have gone, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Well, it's like you're saying the drugs don't work, right? So why do people keep taking the bastards because they say they do? Right? They want to make up the minds. Do the drugs work or don't they work?
Right.
It's mad, isn't it?
Found it.
That's what I say. Those people that haven't woke up yet, most of them deserve what's got coming. They got coming to them. To be honest, I just don't see it. What's the point of wasting your time trying to wake someone up that's not changed their mind in 3 years, and it's all there for you to see. Do you know what I mean? You haven't got to do a lot of research, and you want to continue following that bullshit. Crack on.
Well, next week I might have a new T-shirt that says "Play silly games, win silly prizes." You know what I mean? Because that's what it's like, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's
it
like,
is, definitely.
You know that cup one I shared about people keep forcing me to do things I'm not qualified for, and that's being nice to stupid people. We're going to make that like the Doc and Dee brand because that's what's all.
The T-shirt that Donna did you send Matt?
The one that I shared where it said. People expect me to fucking do shit I'm not qualified for, like being nice to fucking idiots. That's going to be our new Right, I've just had to fucking.
No, we're going to brand that.
Not that I actually give a shit. Get to my
guys,
address.
I might have to shoot off in a minute because I've just had a message from his sister.
All right,
no worries.
So they've just blue
guys,
lighted her.
for those
to a
that don't
different
believe, I've just
hospital.
had to. Oh shit! Right,
Mate, if you have to go, go.
We'll make this one quick then. Is Pauline on? Because I won't mind to catch up with Pauline. But guys, this was my board. I've had to tape off my address. Not that I give a shit anyway at the bottom, but that was my board from when I was running for councillor. Look at the fucking hair, man. Look at the hair. But yeah, I was going to run for council. I've been going to all the meetings. I caused a bit of shit because that's what I do. Pauline, if you're in, jump on so we'll catch up backstage. I think looking at Matt, we need to exit early.
Matt, if you need to go, go.
You guys, I'm going to shoot off if that's all right, if you don't mind. Sorry, I'm going to so I can crack.
Right, guys, we love you all, even the haters. Thank you for joining us all tonight. Matt, roll the credits.
Roll the credits.
You're
go
some
on,
trucker.
mate.
You're
Love you
some
all.
trucker. You'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker. You're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. They say I'm hard of hearing. They say I'm growing old. But I've been loving cars and trucks since I could feel the cold. I'm never one to settle down. Never had a wife. Sure, anyone that knows me knows trucking is my life. You're some trucker. You're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all cry. Down the town with the windows down as I go rolling by. You're some trucker, you're some trucker. You'll hear the girls all say, with a little bit of luck and I'll be trucking till my dying day. I drive all over Europe, from Prague to Castle